Good evening, viewers. Now you are watching Forensic News, which will provide you the latest news update within this week in the next few minutes with me, Rizkaila Nasmul Hakim, on November 27, 2023. The update news for today is about Zuhur and Asar prayers in congregation at SMA N3 Bojonegoro. SMA N3 Bojonegoro recently changed the principal. Since the school was led by Mr. Tri Herwidiatmono, the school regulations have become stricter, especially regarding worship. School residents are expected to do Zuhur and Asar prayers at school together. During Zuhur, prayer time is divided into two sessions. The first session is for men and the second session is for women. This aims to prevent the congregation from overflowing. However, during Asar, prayer time is only one session. This regulation definitely have both positive and negative side. With this regulation, school residents, especially for those who are Muslims, are trained to be disciplined in doing prayer on time. Hopefully, it can increase the spiritual awareness of young generation, that most of which have been eroded. Besides that, it's also hoped that this congregational prayer activity can be applied wherever we are. Unfortunately, there are some lacks for this activity. School facilities include water, sometimes not clean. Besides that, during Asar prayers, because there is only one session, the women congregation spills out onto the streets, which are usually used for passing by. The next update news is about cleanliness in the classroom and school environment. I invite you, Nafa.
Bojonegoro, November 24, 2023. The atmosphere at SMA N3 Bojonegoro became very lively when all the students, teachers, and school employees gathered to carry out mutual cooperation activities. With high enthusiasm, the three to maintain the cleanliness and beauty of the school environment. With the spirit of mutual cooperation, they work together to clean, sweep, and tidy every corner of the school. Not only students, teachers, and school employees also actively participate in this activity. They show a good example to students by participants in cleaning and tidying the school environment.
Now, we move to the headline news on the topic of the presidential election. I invite you, Nabila.
The 2024 Indonesian Presidential General Election is a democratic process to elect the President and Vice President of the Republic of the Indonesia for the 2024 until the 2029 term. The 2024 presidential election will take place on February 14, 2024. Here I will bring the main news regarding the positive and negative side of direct election. In our opinion, the positive side of direct presidential election is the people can directly identify their future leader, and the criteria for the presidential candidate can be assessed directly by the people. In our opinion, the negative side of direct presidential election is this electoral system will be costly not only for political parties but also for the candidate.
Okay, viewers, now we get into the local news. The first topic is the conflict between SMA N1 Brno and SMK N1 Bojonegoro. I invite you, Alifah.
A brawl between students occurred in Bojonegoro. The raid that occurred over a trivial matter was caught on amateur video by netizens and went viral on social media. In the short video, you can see a number of students still wearing high school uniform, some wearing jackets, running around chasing other students. Some of them were seen carrying wood, which was thought to have been taken from around the Dabunsia Court, Mumpadalam village, then the Bojonegoro. Based on information obtained by Titik Jatim, the brawl incident occurred on Wednesday afternoon at around 12 o'clock WIB. According to local residents, the brawl was triggered by mutual teasing between supporters in the middle of a futsal match between high school students at the Persian Court. There was a futsal match which happened to be the final between two teams from SMA in the Borno area against one of the SMK teams from the city. The Doctor Sector Police team, which was involved in security, immediately tried to break up the case between the students.
The next local news is water lily in Bengawan Solo. I invite you, Safira.
Social media was shocked by the phenomenon of the Bengawan Solo River in Bojonegoro Regency at Java, where almost every month the long river on the island of Java is covered by water lily plants. Water lily plants is an aquatic plant originating from Brazil and is usually found in freshwater such as lakes, ponds, swamps, and rivers. Water lily is an environment contaminated by chemical waste, therefore it is often considered a wet. On October 30, 2023, documenting the phenomenon, more than 500 followers from 67 different organizations took action to clean up the river. The beneficial impact is that water lily has high nutrition value, making it suitable for use as animal fat and fertilizer. This plant can also be processed into organic fertilizer because it contains high levels of phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium. The detrimental impact is reducing dissolved oxygen in the air, which has the potential to damage fish population and air organisms, and also has the potential to increase the risk of flooding in rivers and canals by forming dams that block air flow. Water lily creates an ideal environment for mosquitoes to thrive, which can increase the risk of spreading mosquito-borne disease.
Well, that's all the news today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Keep your spirit, peace, love, and respect. I am Rizkaila Nasmul Hakim, and all of Forensic News crew say see you in the next opportunity. Goodbye.